I don't know about you, but when I was outside this weekend, I noticed a few friends with 8 legs. Here is our next story, Diary of a Spider by Doreen Cronin and pictures by Harry Bliss. Do you know what 8-legged friend I am referring to? Yes. Let's continue this awesome story. So in this story, you're going to hear a date, and then you're going to hear what happened on that date. And a lot of times people write in what's called a diary. So they write the date, and then they say what happened that day. Let's see what happened on March 1st. Today was Grandparents' Day at school, so I brought Grandpa with me. He taught us 3 things. Number 1, spiders are not insects. Insects have 6 legs. Number 2, without spiders, insects could take over the world. And number 3, butterflies taste better with a little barbecue sauce. Do you think that last one is real or fake? Butterflies taste better with a little barbecue sauce. That's pretty funny. All right, let's see what happened on March 16th. Grandpa says in his day, flies and spiders did not get along. Things are different now. Woohoo! This is awesome, awesome, awesome. Look at that fly and the spider. They're holding on to the same little web and they're flying through the air, having a good time, huh? March 29th. Today in gym class, we learned how to catch the wind so we could travel to faraway places. Next! When I got home, I made up flashcards so I could practice. Number 1, climb high. Number 2, release silk. Number 3, catch the wind. Fly made up her own flashcards. I'm starting to see why Grandpa doesn't like her. Looks like Fly took one of his flashcards. Oh dear. April 1st. I went to the park with my sister today. We tried the seesaw. It didn't work. Why does the seesaw not work? Can you see that? I agree. I think it's because they're too small and they don't weigh enough. They can't push it down. They're too tiny. You are so right. We tried the tire swing. I think it didn't work. They're too small. We spun a huge sticky web on the water fountain. That worked. I don't think that girl looks very happy, does she? April 12th. Today was safety day at school. We learned that vacuums eat spiderwebs and are very, very dangerous. If we hear a vacuum, we should stop, drop, and run. And look at that. Instead of using a chalkboard or a dry erase board, they use a leaf. Stop what we're doing, drop from the web, run like crazy. April 13th. We had a vacuum drill today. I stopped what I was doing, forgot where I was going, and ran screaming from the room. We're having another drill tomorrow. Help! I think the vacuum's after him. Oh dear. April 17th. I'm sleeping over at Worm's house tonight. I don't hope they don't have leaves and rotten tomatoes for dinner again. Mom said I was getting too big for my own skin. So I molted. So that is so gross, said his friend Wormy Worm. Before I read this next page, can you think of another animal that sheds its skin? I'm thinking right now too. What another animal that sheds skin? That's right, a snake. All right, let's keep going. May 8th. Today was show and tell, so I brought in my old skin. My teacher called on it to lead the Pledge of Allegiance. You there, why don't you get us started? Oh no. She thought in the front row that that was a real spider, but it was his old skin. Oh dear. June 5th. Daddy Longlegs made fun of Fly because she eats with her feet. Now she won't come out of her treehouse. I'm going to find him and give him a piece of my mind. June 6th. I found Daddy Longlegs. He's a lot bigger than I thought he was. I gave him a piece of my lunch instead. June 7th. Fly's treehouse blew away in the wind today. So did Grandpa. June 18th. I got a postcard from Grandpa today. Dear Spider, ooh la la, I landed in Paris. French bugs are delicious. Au revoir, Grandpa. June 30th. Grandpa came home today. I couldn't wait to hear about how he rode the winds all the way over the ocean. Turns out he caught a breeze to the airport and napped in first class. It looked like he snuck on the plane, right? July 2nd. Fly came over to play today. She got stuck in our web, and our mom had to come get her. Grandpa laughed a little too hard. From now on, we have to play at Fly's house. Hi, Mom. Look at them pull her out. Oh, poor Fly. July 9th. Today was my birthday. Grandpa decided I was old enough to know the secret to a long, happy life. Never fall asleep in a shoe. That is so true. A spider doesn't want to fall asleep in a shoe because what do we do with our shoes? We put them on and they would get squishied with our toes, wouldn't they? July 16th. Things I scare. Number 1, Fly's mom. It wasn't his fault, Mom. 2, tiny bugs. And 3, people using the water fountains at the park. It is amazing how a small little spider can scare us all. July 17th. Things that scare me. Daddy Longlegs. 2, vacuums. And 3, people with big feet. August 1st. I wish that people wouldn't judge all spiders based on a few spiders that bite. I know if we took time to get to know each other, we would get along just fine. Just like me and Fly. This is what I'm curious about. What do you think about spiders? Miss Heidi will admit, I'm a little nervous about spiders, but I'm really trying to learn more about them, and I realize they really are so helpful to us. They eat bugs that we don't want around us. So here's another friend who's going to tell us a little bit more about spiders.
Hello, friends. I know you were expecting to go through a secret door, but today there's no secret door. You see, today's science lab is in the, drumroll please, the outdoors, of course. Oh, I had to do the outdoors because outdoor starts with the letter O. Wait until you meet one of my friends in the bushes. Here, come on, let's go. Come on, follow me in my science lab, the outdoor lab with the letter O, and we will see an amazing specimen. Follow me, get close to the bushes. Yep, come on, here we go. Shh, we gotta be quiet. Shh, do you see in the center of the O? Do you see what I'm looking at? The yellow and black garden spider. Look, isn't he amazing? Look at that zigzag web pattern underneath. That's to scare off the predators. This is my turf, he says. And he likes to be out in the sun. He's a sunny spider, that's for sure. Can you count how many legs he has? It's kind of hard to see because the wind is blowing him. But he's hanging on, he's gripping.
Aha, let's look at the back of him. Maybe from the back you can see how many legs. They're kind of squished together. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Aha! That's what makes spiders different from other bugs. Does anybody remember from the story why spiders are not insects? No, they're not. They're not insects because... That's right. Insects have 6 legs, while spiders have 8 legs. Very good. Oh, there's that zigzaggy pattern of the spider web. Isn't that fantastic?